Shalom. I want to first start off giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, the men that taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to all you brothers out there that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity, who are of the hopeful elect. Shalom to the confusion of faces, Israelites, the ones of you out there that believe in this truth, and to the few sisters that follow this truth. Shalom to you also. The name of this video is going to be called Esau the Fugitive, and I want to bring out a couple of scriptures to go into this, because that's what Esau is according to the scriptures. Esau is a fugitive. He's been running from justice, so to speak. And the Most High set it up that way, to where this man could commit wickedness, going all the way back to Cain. And I'm going to bring out that account where Cain killed Abel. Esau has yet to be brought to his ultimate judgment, and he's been running from justice, so to speak, and he got a protection from the Most High. The Most High put it in the scriptures and said that until a particular time, the end of his last rule, he won't be brought to justice. He'll be in the earth, wandering around the earth, murdering, raping, robbing, and pillaging the planet Earth and the people of the planet Earth. So this is Genesis chapter 4, verse 11. Well, really, I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, well, let me start. I'm sorry, Salaki Akim. This is Genesis 4 and 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord, that's Yahweh, said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. I my brother's keeper. This Cain right here. This is the same spirit of Esau. It is Esau, through the reincarnation. He killed his brother without cause, without cause, and then got a attitude, responded disrespectfully to the Most High when he asked him about it. Verse 10, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which had opened up her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. And verse 12 is the verse 12 and 14 is the point. It says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. Okay? So Cain, it said Cain was going to be a fugitive and a vagabond. That was fulfilled through Esau. Cain and Abel, Esau and Jacob. Or Abel and Cain, Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau comes back through the reincarnation. Cain and Abel comes back through the reincarnation as Jacob and Esau. And the what the Most High put in the scriptures as far as Cain being a fugitive and a vagabond, that is fulfilled through Esau. A fugitive is on the run from justice. And a vagabond is a wonder. You are the person that just is a wonder all over the place, all over the globe. And that's what Esau pretty much has been doing. He's been um, wandering all over the world, stealing people's identity and stealing their land, going up under the identity of other nations. And he hadn't been brought to justice, and that's just how the Most High set it up, But his ultimate uh, judgment, or being brought to justice, is coming. His time is here. For all the wickedness going all the way back to Cain, really going all the way back to the serpent in the garden, and Cain, he's going to pay for all that. His payment or his judgment is coming up, and there will be no mercy shown. So I'm going to keep reading verse 13. And Cain said unto Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And that mark was the mark of leprosy. His pigmentation was taken from him. So it's telling you right there, if you do try to come up against Esau for his wickedness, that he's going to take vengeance on you sevenfold. If you touch a so-called white person, they gonna throw the book at you. They'll give you 2 or 3 life sentences. Or they'll put you to death. They'll give you the death penalty. So Esau time for judgment is just about here, man. And it's starting with his kingdom falling. It's starting with his kingdom falling, and then he's gonna go into slavery, according to the scriptures, and he's gonna eventually be eradicated off the planet Earth. This devil, man, he's been going around on the planet Earth saying he's the Greeks. The original Greeks go back to, if you look it up, to one of the sons of Japhet, Javan. If you read in the scriptures, that's the sons of Japhet. They the original Greeks. But Esau took their land and said, I'm gonna be a Greek. And then going into the Roman Empire, Esau took over. Or basically Esau said he was the Romans. Where the word Rome comes from the story about Remus and Romulus, named after Romulus. Which were Etruscans. So this man has been running from justice, going up under different identities, wandering around the planet Earth, in a sense, fleeing from justice. He called himself the Egyptians during the time of the Ptolemies, the Ptolemy dynasty. He'll have you to believe that they're the original Europeans, that they're the British, the Scottish. They'll have you believe during all the Middle Ages, the time of the Middle Ages or the Dark Ages, that Esau was all the Vikings, the Knights, which were really Jakes, Esau is saying, they're saying they're the Jews. The tribe of Amalek of Esau or Edom are saying that they're the Israelites, the Jews, you know. So this man has committed murder, you know. He want ultimately Esau. He wants to be Jacob. He wants to get the blessing that Jacob gets, you know. Ultimately, that's what he wants, and he know he has to murder to do so. He wants to murder his brother Jacob in order to receive the blessing of Jacob, you know. So, man, with that, I just want to bring that out real quick. I didn't bring out really too many verses in or scriptures, but I was just thinking about this. Been on my spirit just to go into the fact that Esau is the fugitive and his time to be brought to justice is here, man. You know. So with that, man, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brothers around the world pushing this truth and faith and sincerity, who are of the hopeful elect. And Shalom.